Well, it's good to be back in the Philippines. It's good to be back in the Philippines, hanging out with my peacock. So, just unbagging my coffee. That's right, unbagging the coffee. Gonna talk about it. So, after 3.5 weeks in Ho Chi Minh, being sick as a dog. Then 7 weeks in Cambodia, Siem Reap, and 7 days in Bangkok. I am back. 10 months later, here in the Philippines. All of you who emailed me and said, "You're going back to the Philippines," you are correct. It's good to be back. I'm in a condo here in Manila. A very nice condo. I guess it's been about 8-9 days. Been just kind of getting situated. Bit of a different mode. No more going to the markets and buying street food. Now I'm having to cook my own food, do my own laundry, and buy groceries. However, the pillows are nice. That's right. Been getting some sleep. That's nice. Speaking of sleep, it's about 9 p.m. Figured I would do a vlog and catch up here a little bit. Been doing my best to kind of catch up on the videos that I have teed up, ready to upload. Have a good amount of footage that I'm working on. Also working all night. I've been, again, sleeping pretty good. Pillows. If there's one thing that I could point to from traveling, pillows. I could get by sleeping just about anywhere if I could get a good pillow. So there's that. We'll be talking a little bit about the condo where I'm at. However, I don't know how long I'll be here. That's a little up in the air. However, the good news, like I referenced earlier, was that at least I'm not going to have to travel soon again. Vietnam, most cases you can stay a month. They have moved the visa to 90 days, so you get a month or a 90-day visa. Cambodia, on a show-up visa, you could get 3 to 6 months on the finger, just basically, telling immigration how long you want to stay, and then you could extend. So you could probably get away with staying close to a year without exiting. However, actually, I may have done that if I didn't show up on a tourist visa online. So that limited me to one 30-day extension. So I ended up bouncing out at 7 weeks. I took the bus over to Bangkok, and I kind of felt like I would keep it moving and go ahead and go to the Philippines. People have talked about the cost of Thailand. However, I felt like the cost was I don't know, not horrible. However, all the travel with getting over there, and then the travel leaving, which I got a nice hefty baggage fee on my way out, which was aggravating. So it cost me a little bit of money to get over here to the Philippines, but I'm happy to be here. No more Ilo, at least at this point. Got a much different Philippines experience ahead of me here. I did last go around spend most of my time hanging out with my very long time assistant, and she was wonderful and took care of many things. So that experience is not going to be the case this time. The apartment that I'm in, I like a lot. I had wanted to look around at I guess condos, not necessarily apartments. In the United States, we might call this an apartment. It is a little small. I'm not going to give you a look around quite yet. I will be doing a vlog about, because from my understanding, this one is for sale. And I had watched a few vlogs about Americans have bought in condos or purchased condos here in the Philippines. I'd been interested in it mainly because, I mean, with real estate prices in the United States, it seemed at least a little more accessible for me. So I mean, I had wanted to go to Manila and do some videos about purchasing condos. Again, because I've seen a couple, plus the views. I mean, I was interested in doing vlogs about them, and maybe working with a real estate person and vlogging them, and so there's that. Other than that, I don't even know where to get started purchasing a condo in the Philippines. However, one of the first trips to the Philippines before the pandemic thing, that would be 2018, somewhere in there. There was all these agents everywhere trying to pitch people on buying these condos before they were built for low amounts of money. I mean, I was like, wow, really? Like couple $100s. So it's always been in the back of my mind. However, it did not. I was not sold on the idea of pre-purchasing a condo before it was built. In my mind, it always felt like, what happens if they didn't follow through and build it? So I never went for it. However, like I said, buying a condo, with some cases it seemed like $100-$200 down, or sorry, $100 to $200 a month in some cases, seemed like why not, right? And I guess the fate of most of them, or many of them rather, are what are Airbnbs now. And this condo here is an Airbnb, or the owner Airbnbs it, and so we made a deal off the app. So me, I'm not a fan of Airbnb per se. Stayed in some okay condos, Airbnb, but mostly, I mean, what happens to them, I feel like, is they just get run down really bad. At least that's the ones I stayed in had been just run down really bad. However, again, I really like this one. It's clearly not run down and very comfortable. Many of the other ones I've stayed in, like the couch I'm sitting on here, very nice. And many of them have, like, it seemed like mini furniture. I don't know. But yeah, I'm back here. The red eye trip over to Manila was again a pain in the rear end, but we got it worked out, and I got in the place. Mostly uneventful. The Philippines has changed their show up visa thing where they got kind of like this, instead of the show up card, they have kind of a show up app. Got that filled out, got through immigration. Again, fairly easy. It's always easy in the Philippines for the most part. That's the good thing. Got a grab. I got to eat at my favorite restaurant in Manila. I always look to eat at this place. If you're unaware, when Greece went broke, many of the Greek people came over to Manila, and so there's a whole community of Greek people. So Manila has some pretty bomb Greek food. So I had a bunch of hummus and came over, got right into my condo, and have been sleeping and recovering and buying some groceries and just doing my best to get situated. The good news is, at least I feel like I am going to go about this a little bit different this time. I will exit before the 180 day on a visa run, and then return, versus last time where I stayed, I believe 10, 11 months. I exited last year December. If the ticket price and the timing seemed maybe the best strategically to kind of to get back to the U.S., take care of the storage unit, liquidate it away, and then where I made it back to High Stakes Danny's house, where I have a small Amazon box with my worldly possessions. Other than that, I'm traveling with everything else. And again, I don't know when I'm going to return. Speaking of that, Danny, today I believe, October 4th, he went ahead and decided to stay, extended 6 more months. So right now, Danny has, I believe, so it's 10. Danny's at 9 months here, and at 6 more months, he will, be at just over a year. He went home before me, October, about 2 months before me, and then came back in, I believe it was January or February, and has been here ever since, over in Dumaguete. He's doing his own thing. He's building Dannyville over there, and he seems to like it. So that's the report on him. But just waking up, right? About to dive into some work here. That's one of the downsides of being over here, again, working remotely. One of the interesting parts is, of course, the Philippines is, so it's 9 p.m. here, which makes it 9 a.m. in Florida. So working on the U.S. schedule as always. But I think that's all I have for you this time. Thank you. Thanks for all the emails. I appreciate you all following up and watching the vlog. Tons of videos coming, even from as far back as some Vietnam stuff I've shot in Vietnam. more temples from Cambodia, and more to come from the Philippines, including, yes, more jeepneys. So thanks again for watching, and don't subscribe. If you want to check out the music that I'm jamming, just look over here in the sidebar, music that I love, and maybe you'll enjoy it. Thanks again, and I'll catch you on the next video.